Hello everyone. I welcome you all back to the Wise Demi channel, where we gain wisdom that is so much needed for leading a happier life. Last week, we saw how important right communication is for creating a strong foundation of trust to build a long-term relationship. This week, we shall focus on two aspects, namely, why we need to have the ability to establish, maintain, and develop relationships for achieving lasting success in our lives, and getting a grip on our own inner equipment as they shape how we perceive any situation. This we are going to accomplish with the help of the Bhagavadgeeta, the famous spiritual classic of India. Here is another typical situation. The number lying on the floor can be read as a 6 by one person and as a 9 by another person, and both are equally right. Most real-world situations are like this, open to many interpretations which appear correct depending upon your point of view. The communication, which is an action shown as A in the diagram, is misunderstood by the receiver as his perception is affected by selfish considerations, a personality shown as being B, resulting in faulty perception of reality shown as seeing, captioned as C in the diagram. Thus, three factors A, B, and C create trouble in a relationship as also spoil the situation further, since both the people involved will carry forward the memories associated with that bad experience that will further color their judgment. Initially, the memories affect the personality being B, which in turn affects the process of seeing called C, and thereafter the actions initiated are also affected. As we have seen, our life is a sum total of our relationships with different people who matter to us. What complicates the situation further is that in each of our roles in life, we wear different hats. People expect different things from us depending on which hat this year is in a hole. You may be expected to be a Superman. As a father, you may be expected to drop your children to school. As a manager, you may be expected to fire people from their jobs. Managing expectations from all the stakeholders in our life is an extremely important function in the successful delivery of our project called a fulfilling life. This is what stresses us as we juggle many hats with many people watching us. And those people are also wearing different hats at different points of time. So how do we do it? Looking at the challenging situation in front of us, I think all of us are beginning to appreciate the plight of the great warrior Arjuna, who just froze looking at the vast army ready to attack during the great battle of Mahabharata. Whenever we are in trouble, we must seek guidance from a coach or mentor. Who can be a better mentor than that master tactician, Sri Krishna? He not only managed his relationships with many kings, sages, and even multiple wives, but coached and mentored Arjuna during the battle with great success. His immortal words of sage advice are enshrined in the Bhagavadgeeta. That gives us excellent guidance on how we can handle the challenges of life. The father of the nation, Sri Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, said about the Bhagavadgeeta, and I quote, "When disappointment stares me in the face, and all alone I see not one ray of light, I go back to the Bhagavadgeeta. I find a verse here and a verse there, and I immediately begin to smile in the midst of overwhelming tragedies. Have you ever noticed, while visiting large establishments or buildings, that a location map of the whole place is displayed at a prominent place near the entrance? The location map will have an arrow or a cross with the tag, "You are here." This is to help people find their location. When I was a small boy studying in class 7 at a small town in coastal Karnataka, I remember visiting my uncle at Bangalore. He had taken me by train to Chennai, then called Madras. At the Madras Central Railway Station, I remember seeing one such map and wondering how the hell did they come to know where I was standing. Well, our inner apparatus, consisting of the body, mind and intellect, with all the emotional aspects, can be quite amazed when I open the Bhagavad-Gita. I often wonder, even now, how our ancestors could map the inner apparatus so accurately and know my location along the line of human evolution. Let us pause here this week. I am sure that you are all looking forward to the next video, where we shall see how we put these spiritual insights to work to improve our relationships. Please join me next week.